Yo, what is up, America? It is Keith the Trucker. I got another free pick video for y'all today. Just do me a favor if you're new here, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do free videos like this every day. We're kind of going through some changes on the channel, kind of restructuring how I do things. I'm trying to be a little more structured for you guys, where we kind of get down to business a little more, and I'm gonna basically be doing one straight bet. You know, it could be a player prop, it could be mostly like focus on sportsbook betting, mostly going to be a line. We've gone with run lines on MLB the last 2 days, and we're 2-0, or 2-0 I should say, on that, for a return of 2.5 units on our first 2 days of doing it. So we've been striking out on the DFS plays the last couple days for free, but we're gonna bounce back because there was a time there not that long ago where we were hitting like 1 of 2 a day and constantly profiting. So today's play is going to be on sleeper. I'm going to talk about it in a sec. These were those winners. So today we took the Yankees to cover to win by 2, and they won 9-5. So it got, you know, it was like 8-1 for a long time, but they handled their business. So once again, that's 2.5 units that were up in 2 days of doing those. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys that free straight play today. We're going to be taking the St. Louis Cardinals at home, playing against Colorado Rockies. Now, I like this line for a lot of reasons. One, I think their ace is on the mound, Sonny Gray. He's been really good this year. Big strikeout guy. He's got some real nasty stuff. And when the Rockies leave Coors Field, like, I don't know if you guys know what altitude does, but like basically there's like less spin on a ball. Like these pitchers, that's why there's so many runs. The ball carries farther with less altitude, or at the higher altitude, I should say, carries farther, especially when the weather gets warmer. That's why Coors Field has been such an offensive ballpark for so long. It's just the way it is. So the pitchers, when they're throwing like splitters, cutters, any type of breaking ball, they can't get the same amount of spin usually on it at a higher altitude like that. So when the Rockies are coming, when they're leaving Coors Field going to another an away venue, like their hitters they have to almost like adjust to it, right? Because now they're going to be facing one of the best strikeout guys in the league in Sonny Gray, and there's going to be a lot more movement on these pitches. So I like that. Cal Quantrill is pitching for the Rockies. Now, he has been better. His walk rate has been up a little bit, so he is putting some free guys on base. But I still feel like this Cardinals offense is starting to kind of heat up a little bit, playing at home. Excuse me. I just like them to win this game by 2 runs. It's really what I do with these is I just try to find pitching mismatches. So we're going to take that, guys. So take a screenshot, go lock that plan. The best odds I could find, by the way, this was, I believe this was on ESPN Bet. So I'm on all the books. I always suggest you guys get on all the books. You know, you almost have to, because you gotta shop lines, especially when you're just doing a bunch of straight bets. Oh, you absolutely have to. And it's the same thing with these DFS platforms. So, you know, I found a play today, set it out on VIP. I had to go check like 3 different these DFS sites. I started on Sleeper, then I went to Chalkboard. Chalkboard's payout was slightly better. I said, okay. But then I went and said, okay, wait a sec, maybe Underdog for 3X. It was like 2.8, 2.9, and then 3X. And I did find it on Underdog, but Underdog's going to take that play down. It's only a matter of time. Like, if something's too good on there, they wipe it off immediately. At least with Sleeper and Chalkboard, yeah, you're going to get paid out a little bit more, or a little bit less, I should say, sometimes, especially on like MLB plays, if you can find them. But the prop isn't going to change. It's not going to disappear. If anything, the multiplier will change. So today's play, I haven't promoted Sleeper to you guys in a while. It's still one of my favorite apps. They did take away the $500 deposit match. I told you guys that was coming, but we still get $100, which is pretty standard in this market. And so I'm going to give you guys that play right now. But before I do, if you're not on there yet, this is a great time to sign up for a couple of reasons. One, if you use promo code SBAA, you're going to get a free VIP month pass from me. they're going to match you $100. So, you know, you only have to put in 10, but I would always encourage you, if you have the money, get the free $100. It's absolutely worth it. You're going to get an invite to the VIP chat, which I'm going to be hosting on Chalkboard. You don't have to be on the VIP to get in the VIP chat. All you got to do is sign up with one of these codes. And you can do the same thing up here with Chalkboard. You sign up to either one of these platforms with this code, you're going to get an invite to the VIP chat. I want to try to get you know, everyone that's watching me into a community where we can chat openly and freely. You like a play, you want to share it with everybody. Hey, I really feel good about this. You know, maybe give a little reasoning why. That's the kind of community I want, guys. I don't want toxic shit in there. We're gonna win and lose together sometimes, and you know, it's all about positive energy with sports gambling. Even when you're in a little bit of a slump, which I go through plenty. Every gambler does, right? If you consider yourself a, you know, a borderline professional, like I kind of do now, you're gonna have losing streaks and winning streaks. But it's important that you view your losses the same way you do as your wins, because a lot of times you can have really good reads and shit just doesn't break your way, and that's kind of what's been happening. So anyways, so you get the $100 deposit match, invite to the VIP chat, and an entire month of all my plays. And then on top of that, this is what's awesome right now, Sleeper. For the NBA Finals, they have these free squares that you get. I think you might get both of them, or maybe you have to choose. I can't remember, but I think you get both. So basically, like, if you know, I'm about to give you a play, you could tack this onto it and boost your payout like by a significant amount. So that's pretty cool. So definitely get on Sleeper with that code if you're not on there. And here is that play. We're going to be taking Pablo Lopez for the Twins, pitching at Yankee Stadium. Rough place to play. The Yankees are just on fire right now. We're going to take him under 5.5 strikeouts, so 5 or less would be okay. And then Vasquez over here for the Padres, pitching at home against Arizona. We're taking him under 4.5 strikeouts, so no more than 4. And that's a 3.12 multiplier. It's pretty good for 2 guys. And if you look at Vasquez, it seems like he has a little common theme here. It's like he pitches 2 bad games, then he does okay. Then he pitches 2, these are strikeout totals right here I'm showing you. So it's like 3, 2, 6, 0, 2, 5. Okay, so that means we're due for 2 bad ones in a row. So, and it's funny because the teams he went over against are kind of like, oh, okay, well, KC, they don't strike out a ton, but if you look, this guy is not pitching deep into ball games. He's only gone past 5 innings, 15 outs, 8 outs, 13 outs, 11 outs. One time right here, he got to 6 innings. But look, he gave up 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 hits, 4 earned runs. Guy's just not in great form right now. And I just, Arizona's like bottom 7 or 8 in the league striking out. They do strike out a hair more against righties than they do lefties, I believe. But I'm just going with the trend here and taking the pitching matchup. So I like Vasquez to stay under 4.5 here. So 4 or wait, where's the Lopez one? There it is. Okay, so Lopez is the other guy. Let me pull that play back up too. So yeah, so Lopez we need to stay under, so 5, yeah, under 5. Now, if you see his last 2 games, he's actually eclipsed this, and this was like a weird one. He only pitched like 4.2 innings, gave up 7 hits, 6 earned. It was kind of like, I forget the guy I gave you guys today. Like, it made no sense. He pitched like 4 innings, he only had 12 outs, but 7 of them were somehow strikeouts. It's just like, it makes you scratch your head, right? But he's been getting roughed up a lot, right? And then, so he's gone over that number 2 in a row, but the 2 before that, look at this. Against the Yankees, he made it even 6.1 innings, so he got deep into the game, gave up 10 hits, 3 earned runs, you know, okay, but only 3 strikeouts. Yankees don't strike out much to begin with, and they're just hot right now. So I like that. I don't know why that reopens. I like that a lot, guys. So take a screenshot of that. If I could pull up the right fucking play for y'all. Here it is. Take a screenshot of that. I like this payout, and hopefully we can turn the DFS plays around. We're 0 for 2 on those. But when you add it all up, I mean, you know, it's like basically we lost $200 here. but we made $250 on the straight bet. So if you just add, if you're playing all my plays, you're still up $50 at $100 a unit. And we're gonna start hitting some of these, and these help a lot too. And some, I'm not always gonna do 2-mans. If I really like a 3-man for a higher multiplier, I have a fucking long shot play. Now normally I don't get like crazy greedy, but you guys gotta understand something, okay? Let me just take this down and talk to y'all. I'm going on vacation. I'm in Fresno, California right now, where I was born. And I got to run I got to go pick up a load up in Atwater, if you know California. Go down to LA, pick up something else, drop it in one of our yards for another driver, and then bring something back up here. But then I'm going down to Universal Studios Hollywood on Sunday night. We're going there Monday, like me and like 14 family members. And then we're going to Knott's Berry Farms for the first time in like 20 fucking years for 2 days. And I, you know, I had a lot of success gambling at the tail end of last year, so I wanted to do something nice from, you know, some of my family members. So I ended up buying them all like season passes to the Knott's Berry Farm Park so that we could go try it out. You know, it's like a hybrid park of like Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, or I guess you could say they have some like Magic Mountain level coasters there. But anyways, yeah, so that's what's going on. And I made a long shot bet that I put on the VIP, and I'm really excited about it. And I did put like it was like one, I don't know, whatever it took, but basically it's 6 things to happen, right? And if it hits, it's gonna pay out like it's like 5 grand basically. And I think it was like $180 bet, maybe. So it's definitely a long shot, but I'm telling you, I like it. And I got close to the other down one, man. We had the reads were there. Seth Lugo, we needed him to go over 18.5 outs. He absolutely came back in to start the 7th inning, but unfortunately he gave up a single and then a 2-run home run. Those were the 2 outs I needed. Flaherty, I have no fucking idea what that was all about. I think he got hurt or something, but we were right there to winning a big one. And so I like the one a lot tomorrow that I set up too. And I'm not always going to be this aggressive, but the idea is like, hey, what a fucking cool story this would be right before I went on vacation to just say, oh yeah, by the way, guys, you know, I just made 5 grand yesterday doing my my gambling picks. So you know, let's go to Disneyland too for a couple days. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. And I'm, you know, I kind of explained a lot in this video, but I am gonna try to shorten these down, so you guys aren't having to listen to me ramble on for so long. And then on top of that, I'm going to have an NBA video separate that I'll drop in the morning for y'all. Peace out.